Sport in Wales podcast.
Supported by DragonBet,
Your go-to for Welsh sports news and views.
Hello and welcome to the Sport in Wales podcast, sponsored by DragonBet and co-founded by Alex Cuthbert and Gareth Anscombe. I'm Geraint Hardy and I'm here to keep the guests in check as we look forward to the Sport in Wales week. Please remember to click follow and thanks for listening to this podcast. So we've got a small podcast for you today because we've got an exclusive with Ellis Jenkins. Now, Ellis was a guest on the podcast last week, but we also got some time with Ellis right now to discuss some news your end, Ellis. And the news is, it's all over social media already, that you will be retiring from rugby at the end of this season. Now that the news is out, what's your thoughts on the announcement?
I've known for a while. I told the coaches in pre-season that this was going to be my last season of playing rugby. I just tried to enjoy it as much as I can, and I've enjoyed most of it. I wish the results had gone a little bit better for us, but like I said, I'm looking forward to the end of the season and looking forward to the future. Not
a sore body on a Monday morning will be nice as well.
Yeah, on a Tuesday morning and Wednesday morning as well.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, big parts of the game that I'll miss, but I'm excited for the next chapter.
You've played really, really well this season. Do you think the fact that you knew that it was your last season has been a factor in that, or am I overthinking that?
Yeah, I think potentially. You sort of see that, knowing that each game could be my last. It's really nice to be able to finish on my own terms, and even if I picked up a bump between now and the end of the season, I still feel like it was on my own terms because I've made the decision. I've seen so many of my friends not be able to do that and have injuries force them to retire. So I'm very, very lucky that I get to call it a day when I feel it's right, and like I said, I'm looking forward to it.
And what's the future plans? Have you given it thought at all?
No, not a huge amount, to be honest. Just enjoy the summer with my wife and my 1-year-old. We've got a couple of holidays booked. Gonna chill out for the rest of the year. We're gonna go skiing for the first time in 15 years without worrying about having my contract ripped up. So we're very lucky to play rugby for a living, and it is a privilege, but it does come with a lot of with some negatives in terms of your schedule is very dictated to you. You can't take time off ever. You have your 4 weeks in the summer, and that's it. Your schedule is completely dictated to you. So just having the freedom to sort of run my own schedule is what I'm looking forward to the most, I think.
Yeah, the smile on your face says it all. It's funny how many sports stars say I can go skiing, because that's one thing you normally are not allowed to do at all, even though of recent certain Man United defenders have been seen skiing, but there we go. When you look back at your career then, what are you most proud of, would you say?
I think playing for Wales. Obviously, you grow up wanting to play for Wales, and being able to do that, captain Wales has been amazing. It probably sounds a bit cheesy, but just all the people I've met along the way, it's the best part I can describe about playing. Most of my best mates I've met playing rugby, even back to my best mate from when I was 11 years old. We started playing rugby together, didn't know who each other were, started playing rugby together, and he was best man at my wedding. So just the people, loads of experiences, some big wins. When it gets to finishing, you look back and it's probably not really the games you remember, it's the sort of occasions and the nights out afterwards and all the people you've spent time with and the people who had influence on you. That's what you remember the most. And like I said, I'll miss it, but I'm grateful to have had the experience.
Do you think you'll miss actually playing, or have you come to the point with kind of mentally and physically you're done with it? Because so many people kind of finish playing sport and it's a job for you as well. We have to remember that, so sometimes fans will say, oh, you must miss playing loads, but maybe you're just ready to retire as well.
I will miss playing. I've always been competitive. Me and my wife, she's actually the most competitive person I've ever met. Considering I've been a professional sportsman for 13 years, that's saying something. So we still, everything we do is competitive, and being able to compete at the highest level, particularly in a game that you love, has been fun, and it's been a privilege. But I still enjoy playing. As I mentioned on the podcast, a big factor in my decision is just not being able to do the things I used to be able to do in terms of training and being able to prepare myself as well as I can for games. And I found that tough, to be honest, is knowing what my shortcomings are, but then not really being able to put as much work in as I want to rectify it. So yeah, look, it feels like the right time. They say when you know, and I think I definitely know. So it's I'm looking forward to it.
You seem really content with it, which is good. It's a great place to be. It's your decision, as you said. Was kind of coming to the decision before pre-season a hard one for you, or was that kind of quite clear cut for you as well?
No, look, my contract finishes this summer, and it was going to get to a point where it was either I make this decision or either start contract negotiations again. And when I sat down with my wife, and to be honest, I'd probably already made my mind up before we had the conversation. But it was just, like I said, I think when you know, and I knew it was the right time. I wanted to go out. I've had a tough time the last couple of years with injuries and not playing as much as I would have liked, and I just wanted to finish on. I wanted to have one season of just trying to enjoy it as much as I can, and I feel like I've done that. Like I said, I wish the results had been better, but I've enjoyed the games. The training's been tough. Like I said, with the issues of my injuries and stuff, but the games I've enjoyed, and I feel like I've been playing all right as well. So that always helps. I think it's the right time.
We can see as fans that you're a born leader on the pitch. So do you think maybe not straight away, but in a few years' time, coaching would be something that you might look at?
Maybe. Yeah. So I've done my level 1 and 2. I'm thinking about doing level 3 next year, but I'm not sure if it's what I want to go into. To be honest, I've thought about it a lot, and I've not come any closer to making to finding out if it's what I want to do or not. They all seem quite stressed, all the coaches, and I'm not sure.
Are they okay?
I don't really have that. I'm not really a stressy person, so I'm not sure if I'd be very well suited to it. But I don't know, to be honest. I've been studying the last couple of years, so I'll hopefully, if I get my dissertation in time, then I'll hopefully graduate in the summer, and then sort of reassess, and hopefully take a couple of months out. Like I said, holidays, have a bit of free time, and hopefully something will stand out that I want to get my teeth stuck into, and I can attack it like I did rugby.
Yeah, take your time in it, I suppose. What about kind of TV and radio work? Is this something that appeals to you? Because you're a good speaker. You've walked the walk on the pitch as well.
Yeah, I've done a little bit in the past. I'd like to have a go. I enjoy the commentary stuff. You get paid to watch the game and have an opinion on it, and I like to think I understand the game. I've got an opinion on how the game should be played and how I see it, and I think it's something I'll try my hand at a little bit. And like I said, I don't want to jump into something and hate it. I don't want to jump into a job just to pay the bills and not enjoy it. So I want to take my time and see what comes up and make my decision slowly.
Yeah, and to finish then, so where will your last game be? Have you kind of thought about that last kind of swan song?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Our last home game, last game at the Arms Park is on the 27th of April. So I'm hopefully I can get selected for that and have a one last run out at the Arms Park. I've had some amazing games at the Arms Park, some amazing memories. The fans have been really good to me, and my family have come down from a young age. I played there for Blues under 16s, I think, and to have my last game at the Arms Park, it's 2 days before my birthday as well. So it'll be,
party central.
Yeah, it'll be a nice weekend, hopefully. So yeah, that'll be my last game at the Arms Park, and then we go to South Africa in May, and then Judgment Day obviously in June. So I'm not sure. We've got a couple of boys coming back from injury, so it depends where I fit in that.
On.
And And yeah, we'll see. But like I said, the last game at the Arms Park is the one I'm sort of eyeing up at the moment, and that's on the 27th.
There you go. So make sure you're down there, Cardiff fans, for that one. It means the most to Ellis. Thank you for everything you've done for Cardiff Rugby and for Welsh Rugby as well. And mate, just simply, we wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
Sport in Wales podcast.
Supported by DragonBet.
Your go-to for Welsh sports news and views.